5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You're old, groaning like a geezer.
Welcome, everybody. It's once again time for Graybeard'S Studio, the most entertaining draw stream on the interwebs. And I'm going to warn you guys today that I'm pissed off and grumpy. So anything just might happen. I had to pay both of my traffic infractions today. Yeah. I've been in better spirits, but I'm still going to bring the heat. And this is episode 148. And today we'll be drawing The Crow, which I assume means the comic book character, or perhaps you're more familiar with the movie character. So we'll see what transpires. But first, let's bring in the guy responsible for this week's categories, David Williams. Hello, David. I kind of feel like, and you can verify this or not, that by the categories you picked this week, you were setting up for a direct competition.
Well, I mean, you would think, but when you look at the history of all of these characters, it's diverse. You know, there's a lot of different characters in each, and also just style-wise, you could just take it in so many different directions. So it'll challenge all of us just to be a little different.
All right. I like that. That sounds good. Gary Martin is a guy who rarely sounds good, but he's always got something to say. It's here he is. Welcome, Gary. There you are.
Well, Aaron, it turns out that I'm a little grumpy too. I've got some plumbing problems. My kitchen sink has a massive clog in it. It turns out that I do not own a garbage disposal.
So you found out the hard way, is what you're saying. That okay. Dan, here's a guy that's still trying to figure out what you just said. It's Dan Lawless. Hey, Dan.
I figured it out. It just was so bad. I mean, that was the worst.
Who says I'm joking?
Oh,
those banana peels just wouldn't go down.
Yeah.
But Dan,
you know what clogs things up terribly is potato skins. You ever tried even with the masher? I mean, with the disposal, man. I had that happen like right before, like we were having a party years back, back when we used to have parties, and I was doing that, peeling the potatoes, and the whole thing was clogged up. I got a sink full of water. Like, it sucked, man.
Didn't your mom ever tell you don't put potato peels down the garbage disposal?
No, she obviously did not.
Well, the thing is, you buy a garbage disposal and you think, okay, well, I should just be able to throw my garbage in there. And it isn't. It's like, don't throw this in, don't do this, don't do that. And you're like, why do we even have this?
Yeah, when you have one, you kind of want to test the limits. You know, I wonder if I could, grind up this diaper.
I don't know if I ever.
Just see if it's 2x4, I could go through it.
Yeah,
right.
It's like a
tree
storm.
limb. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, Dan, what's going on behind you there?
Oh, this is actually it's interesting because somebody put this, this card I did for Marvel years back, for Marvel Masterpieces. We'll call for. I did a bunch of them, but this is one people seem to remember the most. But back then, my brother, who's also an artist, he made a box out of it, light box, and that's a lighted box. So,
so he took the art from the card and made a light box out of it.
Yeah. So it's pretty cool. It's got some like industrial junk on it too. It's kind of neat. So I shouldn't say junk, but
stuff. Yeah,
kind of give that industrial design look. And but it's pretty cool. But I thought I would put up because it's so funny how many times I come across people and they say, and I say, yeah, that's one of my favorite things I did. And I go, I had that card. I didn't know you had done it. Like they all know the card, but they don't know I'm attached to it. They know me, they know the card, but they don't know we're the same person. Yeah.
Oh, you're Dan Lawless?
Yes. Or they don't even know my name. They just know that I had that card. Oh, that was my favorite and something. And I'm like, okay, I did that. So I gotta start telling people what I did.
I know.
They don't seem to, they don't know.
Why can't you remember me? I have that problem. It's brutal. All right, let's zip into the chat real quick here and see what's what, and then we will move on with the show. Corum is here. He says, "Is there a female version of the Crow?" I can't answer that. David, do you know?
No,
there is not.
Just like there's only one Spider-Man.
Gotcha.
I thought there was a female version. She was called the Crone.
I like that.
I'm doing that. I'm going to draw the
old crone.
Yep. Infamous Mr. Cursed is here. Sequential Treasures is wow, right out of the freaking gate.
Wow, man, he's highly
right out of the gate. I'm telling you, I'm not in a good mood. Do not push me.
Well, we're going to make it good. We're going to make that thing not boring. That's right. That's the thing. So I like a challenge. If he says boring, I say bring it. I'll make it unboring.
Exactly. Creative Faye is here. She's voted for Madman, so she's a little disappointed. Darren Wagner's here, still begging for justice for Miss Modok. Did you guys know there was a Ms. Modok, like Modok's wife or his girlfriend or something?
No, but we know you did not. Apparently.
I did not know that. I had no idea. And then when I saw it, I was like, wish I'd never seen it. Ray's here. Randy Howell, Crazy Cat 9. Randy Howell all the way from Canada. Excuse me. I screwed that up. Crazy Cat's here. Rand Arrington. Matthew Muma, Lone Star Viper. Unbuggable is joining us. Thanks for joining us, Unbuggable. Marcus Killigan.
Unbuggable or unpluggable?
No, it's unbuggable.
Oh, good.
Unbuggable.
Still was concerned for a second there.
Oh my gosh.
You're bugging me, man. No, I'm not.
I'm unbuggable. You can't bug me. Marcus Killigrave, purveyor of all things.
Or maybe it's surveillance. Like, you can't bug him. He's got he can detect any bugs.
That could be, right. It could be a technical term. Vespa guy is here. Corum, he says, I just hope there's a female version. Again, he's barking up that tree. Best Age Comics. Robert the Bruce joining us. Haven't seen Robert in a while.
Bruce.
Iodine 74. Wow, I thought I was late, and yet I'm not. Sometimes we have conversations in the back room, okay? All right.
My fault.
Yeah, you people wish you could eavesdrop on our backroom conversations. They're way more interesting than our actual live conversations.
So how many prints can you get made for? That's the conversation. They're like, whoa.
Cost to make a print. Rich Ware is suggesting smelling salts to wake us up.
It's going to take something stronger than that.
Yeah, that's not even going to scratch the surface. Sean Allen is here. Clint Lowe. Let's see. Eric Boyd says, were you caught driving 35 in a 70?
Could you read that again?
Yeah, I am. Were you caught driving 35 in a 70 mile per hour zone? Of course, referring to my age.
Good one.
Yeah, that was pretty good. I can't go full cannonball because that was actually kind of funny. Just do that. No, actually, I thought I was busted for running through a red light at these four-way stops, where the cameras click on you and it turns yellow and you're kind of going through. That's not what it was. I went back. You can actually watch your own video of you committing the crime. They have it posted online. So you can go, well, let's see did I really do this? Yeah, I pretty much did it. What happened was they busted me for not stopping at a red light because I rolled through I was turning right. And so I didn't come to a complete stop. I just kind of rolled through it because the people coming this way were turning left and there was nothing that, I could hit.
Yeah, I do that all the time.
Yeah, well, I got busted. $165 for that infraction. Crazy. The other one was
that's a lesson learned. I'm gonna stop now.
And then I got the other one. I thought we went through a intersection. I was actually speeding. I was going 49 through a 35. So I went 14 miles over the speed limit and got busted for that. All in the same month. I'm telling you, I wanted to go to court and I'm like, I'm guilty. What am I going to say to him? Your laws are stupid.
And the third one, it said bridge out, or he said road closed, blasted that. It said bridge out.
Blasted through it.
Bridge out. He went flying across.
Yeah, exactly.
Landed on the other side. You think they would have given him a medal for that, but he got a ticket instead.
Oh my gosh.
That they probably would give you a ticket, even if you made that jump, the Dukes of Hazzard jump.
Yeah.
You get a ticket just for, even though you made it.
But I wonder if they would reward you for being able to pull it off.
That's what I was thinking. That you should get something, not be penalized.
Rand Erickson says potato skins are awful. I don't agree with that. Do you remember that restaurant?
No, he's talking about for the disposal.
Well, maybe I think he's just saying potato skins in general are awful.
No, because when he made the comment was right after I said that about the potato skins clogging up my system.
Okay.
Well, some restaurants try to sell potato skins as something we should be eating rather than something they should be throwing in the garbage.
Now, wait a minute. Now, did you
Rand,
remember?
I'm trying.
You remember TGIF's Thank God It's Fridays, that restaurant? They had potato skins, right? But they would put bacon and cheese and sour cream and all. And
Why don't you just put that stuff on the potato?
Okay, well, here's the deal. See, the potato skin still had potato meat in it. They just kind of hollowed out the potato. So it wasn't really just pure skin. And you know what your mom always said? The skin is the most healthy part, has all the nutrients in it. So yeah, I always eat the potato skins.
Sour cream and cheese and
you got to counterbalance
bacon and all that other stuff you're piling on it. Doesn't that negate the nutrition you're getting?
Well, it's like putting blue cheese on your salad, right? But I still do it. So.
No, it's like ordering a half-pound bacon cheeseburger and a Diet Coke.
I know people that did that all the time, and it just cracked me up. I go, seriously? Sean Willits is here. Apex Comics joining us.
Brett.
What now?
Brett. It's Brett, Apex Comics.
Oh. Wolf and Bear says, hail my people. 66 Bub. Okay, wait a minute here. He's got a lengthy thing here. Hail all. Senor Lopez. I just read Wraith of God 3 for the first time the other day. After rereading 1 and 2, in my honest opinion, Wraith of God 1, 2, 3 are some of the best comic books ever made. Period. Full stop. Enough said. Wow. Thank you, 66 Bub. I really appreciate that.
So, Aaron, are you going to read between the lines here? So,
no.
If
don't do it.
Don't. If Katie said this, would you think she was being sarcastic?
Yes. But we'll see. Steve Giblin's here. Darren Wagner is still crying about Ms. Modok. Rights for Ms. Modok. I don't know what's going on.
None of us know who Ms. Modok is.
Well, I do, unfortunately, now know, and I wish, like I said, I wish I didn't know.
Hey, Darren Wagner says if we draw her, Miss Modok, we have to make sure it's sexy as hell. Now, how in the world do you do that?
That's exactly. I mean,
David,
I like a
Ms. Modok is?
Nope.
See,
it just looks like a girl's face on Modok's head instead of
but an ugly girl. in a really bad situation.
You know, maybe I can find it because Darren did send it to me. He told me to rub it in your face. So hang on a second. He knew the information. You did not.
Okay. Stealth for $2 says hello. Thank you, Stealth. Appreciate it as always. Yeah. Golden Wolf says, sadly, I can't stay for long. I'll have to watch the replay. Can't wait to see the final products. You and me both, brother. Hey, there's John Beatty. Don't push me because I'm close to the edge. Quotes by that. Well, that's kind of what I was saying. Ronan's here. Rich Ware. Okay, hang on a second now. He says there was a female. The Crow 2 was a Native American who was murdered while she was pregnant. Ooh, that's brutal. It was basically Thunderheart and the Crow mixed.
Aaron, that's impossible because, as we all know, children are never killed in any kind of film or stories.
That's right. That could not have happened.
It's common knowledge, right?
Yeah, that's just.
Yeah. Plus, most of these people don't consider children in the womb people.
Let's not go there.
The other side of that.
Yeah.
Steve Giblin says, "I'm a menace. I don't really understand what the animosity."
Okay, I got Mrs. Modok pulled up here.
Okay, we'll do that in just a second. I'm already pissed, and I'm getting animosity towards me, which is putting me on edge, Gary. I
wouldn't be just more pissed because you're always pissed. So
yeah, you keep saying
right. Yeah.
You keep saying putting you on edge.
Yeah. More closer to the edge that he's always walking.
I'm really close to the edge right now. Gory Landis is here. Geek Hero Bubba. HR 3800. And who else we got here? Ooh. $5 from Randy Howell, all the way from Canada. Appreciate that. He says, you need to hit share with your X live stream in order to create a post we can retweet.
Oh, really? So it's in your settings?
I don't know what you're talking about because I set this up so that it should broadcast on X, which it is doing clearly, but there's something about creating a post we can retweet. I don't understand what you're saying, but thank you for the $5. I will look into it.
Yeah, please send us more information about that.
Demon Vizorock says, sounds more like the kid was aborted. But can we even say that without getting our channel hit? I don't know. Byron Smith, I don't consider anyone under 30 as people.
Gee,
I think I should adopt that philosophy.
Yeah, well, I don't necessarily disagree with it either.
Yeah, except I'll bump it up to 50.
Okay, I like it. So let's get into a little show and tell here. Oh, actually, let's see Ms. Modok. There she is.
Oh boy,
there she is. Mrs.
Is that John Byrne? Is this Byrne's responsibility? Did he do this?
That doesn't look like Byrne.
I can't tell.
So how would you make her hot? I don't know.
Okay, Dan, you were claiming she was hot.
No, I did not claim that. I said that Darren challenged us, Darren Wagner, author of Demifoot, by the way. He's challenging us to make her hot. So I don't know if that's possible, though. It doesn't look like it.
No, it doesn't.
It would look pretty rude if she was on her back.
Oh, my gosh. There's Al Milgram did this cover. That's not Milgram on the inside, is it? Is that Sal? Is that Sal Buscema?
It could be.
Yeah, that's what people are saying in the chat. It's Sal. John Beatty's saying, Rand Arrington, that lyric was lost on Lopez. Well,
you guys see this cover here is exactly why you need crowdfunding, because when this thing was shoved out the door so fast, that Hulk is god awful.
Yeah,
that's not what Al Milgram's
concept is, you know, Mr. and Mrs. Modok unleashed.
Wow, that's when you know that you're a little low on ideas for this month's issue.
Yep.
Yeah, well, I want to read it now, actually. All hail, Ms. Modok.
So did he take like an AIM agent that was a chick and turned her into Modok so he'd have a companion? But now I assume she has the same powers he does, which is not a good situation because you start griping at him and things getting a little...
I was going to say, it's like she like, man, maybe this is why he's so mad and he's a villain. This girl's bitching at him all the time.
Yeah, a Modok with PMS.
Oh Lord. John Beatty says Milgram is probably selling that cover for 35 to 40K, so laugh all you want. Well, John, someone's probably selling it for 35 to 40K. It's probably not Milgram, though.
Yeah, probably not Milgram.
Modok has Dan's hairstyle.
Yep.
Yeah.
I share hairstyles with Frankenstein and the Hulk
and Modok.
All these lovable characters.
Oh my goodness.
Whenever I draw Frankenstein and the Hulk, it looks like a self-portrait. Except for the muscles, the muscles.
Oh my goodness. All right, let's do a little show and tell here and get drawn. David, what have you got? Anything?
I've been sharing most of my stuff on X. So I sent you my X page so you could go through that.
So in other words, you're making me work.
Yeah.
Where is it? Okay.
So if it's possible, Aaron might be even grumpier now.
I know. It's like,
yeah, good job, David.
Everybody is just pissing me off today. Okay. Hang on a second here.
We got to deal with it.
Okay. All right. Let's see what Mr. Williams has to offer, which is quite a bit, actually.
I saw some really cool pieces, actually. Yeah. Blows your mind.
Here we go. So here's D-Wham's page.
Oh,
look at that.
Storm.
Storm is nice. Oh, I didn't see the...
I didn't see the storm. Click on that one. Make it bigger.
The big Barda.
Wow. Oh, I like that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice. Now, these are all commissions that are all gone, right? None of these are...
Yeah, those
still have...
way gone.
Yeah, this one, I can imagine. Do more Storm. They look good.
And we got Barda making out with...
All right, let's see that one.
Mr. Miracle.
Click on them bigger. I can't see them. They're too small.
Could I make it bigger? No. Why didn't it?
You clicked on the other one. Where
there it is. There we go.
Oh, I like that. That's nice.
Yeah.
Very cute.
Very beautiful. It's kind of like, it's not like gratuitous exactly. It's kind of sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see, Dan, that it is possible to do sweet.
Yeah, you don't have to do gratuitous boobies.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
He doesn't believe us.
Click on the other ones. No. I just can't. Let's see.
No, Aaron, he just did. You just blew us off. Yeah, sure.
Whatever you guys think.
All right. And this guy's got to go on a diet, but I like the pose.
It's 14 years ago. 15 years ago. Wow.
It's cool, though. I like it. Besides, it's like little chunky.
This one I love because David did on Graybeard'S, and I bought it from him.
That's great.
Yeah, I love this too.
I love Frankenstein.
Look at the movement. Oh, it's just alive,
It's just hanging up on my wall, like right behind my computer, right there.
Oh, it's fantastic. I wish I had a cooler signature.
Got to work on that. Conan the Barbarian, he did that on Graybeard'S as well. That was one of the painting episodes back in the Chelsea days, I believe. This is nice.
Yeah.
Oh my. Oh man.
Yeah.
That is freaking cool.
Yep.
Yeah, look at the power, lighting. Oh my gosh, it's just great.
What's
design. I like it when people do stars, like it's almost like Charlie Brown stars, where they're big, bold blotches of white.
Kirby stars.
Is that a Kirby star? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see that Batman.
Oh,
that's beautiful.
Now this one you did on Graybeard'S, didn't you? No, you didn't.
No,
2011.
This is way before Graybeard.
Yeah, it looks familiar to something you did.
Go back and let's see that Batman.
Why do good-looking girls like hanging out with gay dudes?
I don't know. But I guess because they don't feel threatened.
Because they both shave.
Oh my
man. Yeah, I like this.
What was this for? Something at Warner Brothers?
No, that's like I'm on the phone doodling.
I know, it's just fantastic though.
Love it.
everything is so. This is the economy of line, and you put it all in the right design. It's designed, it's a design, not just an illustration. It's graphic design,
which is different than graphic nudity, Dan. I don't know if you're aware of that.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, careful, Dan, how you throw around graphic.
Well, they ruined it. I've graphic design was perfectly happily and fun, and working out fine. Just they ruined it with their.
Now, this is a David and Kelsey a combination.
Was this a cover?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is awesome.
That's fantastic.
Wow. Really nice colors.
So creative in the coloring, and the drawing's fantastic. Everything's just what's kind of neat is when you find another artist that you team up with, and together you do something that the both of you would struggle to do. Like if they bring something to the table. Like, oh, you got the drawing skills. Oh, I got the color skills.
Yeah.
And then
I just noticed the wolf in upper right-hand corner. I didn't see that before.
Oh, yeah. I thought it was in a tree. Yeah.
This composition is amazing.
Yep. Really, really nice.
Fantastic.
I think I got this print. David sent it to me a while back. What's the story on this?
Well, when I was working on the Batman animated show, it was either Batman or Superman at the time. On the downtime, all of us artists are just doing things and stuff. And so I had this drawing, and I was showing it to Glenn Murakami. He goes, "Oh, I'll ink it." And then he just took it to a whole nother level and started coloring it too. So I had the drawing, and so Glenn Murakami, the art director on the Batman animated show, colored it.
I love it. It's really nice.
That's cool. It's Ultraman 2016.
Cool.
Now, that's pre-COVID, man. That was a while ago.
I did that at a show.
Wow.
Is it big? How big?
Everything I do is 11 by 17.
Okay.
I really like this Black Panther too.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Very good. Very good.
And here's another Black Panther. There's another Black Panther right there. No mohawk though. Look at that. It's like I feel like you should be wearing a tie or something.
Yeah. I was off that weekend.
That was just regular David Williams, no brohawk.
Yeah. Now that's sexy without again being too gratuitous. She just got all the right curves in all the right places,
Dan knows this stuff. I really like this one.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, that's cool. Interesting.
Yeah, that was I think that was the first thing that Kelsey colored of mine. And I was working at Cartoon Network. And then I was just like, "Hey, well, you want to try something of mine?" He's like, "Yeah, sure." And he colored that. I was just like, "Oh, shoot, you got to color everything of mine."
I know. It's really cool. He added a lot in the musculature and stuff just in the shadow there.
Yeah.
Really nice. And subtle too, not like overbearing.
Yeah, it's got a nice color palette for sure.
You don't have to go through everything, but that's the general idea. So
I like this one.
Let's see that one. Yeah.
If you want art,
I've seen this before. This is great.
Yeah, another me and Kelsey piece. That was for a big WoW convention, and they wanted some cover art of something, and I came up with that Space Girl, and that's what it ended up being.
Pretty suggestive, though. Gee whiz.
Yeah,
very suggestive.
Yeah, little spread leg action. This one I really liked.
Oh, this is great.
Now, the story on this is when I was working at Consumer Products, and I did the drawing, and Tom Nelson, he was an artist there when Jerome Moore wasn't there for a while. That we needed another artist, and he came in, and he was just really cool. He is a storyboard artist now, and he storyboarded like Thor and a lot of the Marvel movies that you've seen and stuff, like the good ones. He was the storyboard artist on some of that.
So he inked this or colored it?
Yeah, he inked it and did the marker color.
Oh, cool. That's a great piece. I love that.
Yeah.
All right, so there we go. That's
just a sampling.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Did you hear? I can sell a comic drawn by Michelangelo and written by my dog. Says I don't know if that's true or not. It wouldn't surprise me if it were.
Well, he's saying that art is important, and I think too many people don't realize it.
They don't. Gary, you got anything?
Yeah, I'm still working on the Art Adams recreation, and I'm making progress. I just wanted to show an update. It's big. It's really big.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Oh,
I love that.
See how big it is.
Wow, that is huge. Yeah.
Yeah. So here's something.
that's probably the actual size he actually did it.
Yeah, probably.
Wow.
So I'm probably about halfway done. I still have a lot of noodling to do.
Real nice.
That's cool, man.
Probably about another week. Maybe it'll be done by next week, but no promises.
There you go. Wow, that's very
Man,
cool.
that's really something else.
Is that it?
Yep.
Okay, Dan Lawless. What is this?
Okay, this is the new trading card for Darren Wagner's comic book called Demi-Foot. It's available on Fund My Comic, and this is the Indian character who's companion to is in the story basically.
So is this Pocahontas?
No, her name is Heidi Blackhawk.
Oh, okay.
Didn't you read it?
I'd like to poke her hot. I never mind.
Oh, hey now. Hey now.
So, anyways, I thought it was really actually. David knows. I think he knows that this was kind of a repurposed illustration.
Yeah.
I always loved the face that I drew for this little sketch I did of his one of his characters, and so I thought when he said this, I thought that's her, because I saw the picture of the in the comic, and I said, gosh, it looks like her, and finally I found a use for it. So I'm pretty excited about this piece.
Avenger 2 says, "What a fine squash he is."
Wow.
Anyways, I think it's pretty. She's pretty,
Moving right along.
Yeah, moving right. No, they did a nice job on that. The coloring on her and just very nice.
Yes,
nice drawing, but nice coloring as well.
Yep.
A successful piece, Dan. You should be very happy with yourself.
I am happy with me. I like me. Most of the time, I like me, actually.
Okay.
Occasionally, I don't like me at all.
But today, you're liking yourself. That's a pretty strong piece. Yeah. So
sometimes I love myself. No.
HR380 says, kinda Drew Struzan. That's a pretty good compliment.
That is a huge
take
compliment.
That and run. All right. So we have this thing coming up.
Wait, what do you got?
I'm getting there. I'm introducing it. We have this thing coming up called Barbaric Adventures Magazine. And we're all supposed. Now, Dan has finished. You're finished your cover, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So Dan's finished. And our guest artist has finished the cover. So David and we still have to finish painting our covers, but I haven't painted since Kit Carter, which was last year. And so I thought, I need to do some warm-ups and stuff. So I thought, well, I've got this set of gouache. I haven't really used gouache before, but this was just kind of a, messing around a little bit. I thought I'll use the gouache. Well, I'll show you this in a second. But so as I'm painting, I'm noticing like I put like these little dollops of paint on my.
It dries darker, right?
Well, no, it just dried like within 15 minutes. So I was like, what the heck? And so I would try to reactivate it with water and it wouldn't. And I went, why? These are supposed to be gouache. Well, so if you look here, acrylic gouache. So I was basically painting with acrylics and didn't know it. And I'm like, how can it be both acrylic and
I don't get
gouache?
that either.
Because gouache is water.
It's like a gum arabic is added to watercolor. Basically,
it's an opaque watercolor.
Yeah,
but acrylic dries permanently and pretty quickly, and so I'm like, how can it be both? So I feel like I got led astray. But anyway, so I used.
Sounds like the worst of both worlds. Like,
yeah,
Aaron, you may have gotten the French version of acrylic gouache. It's actually called pronounced acrylic gouache.
Maybe that's what it is. Okay.
I'll tell you, the gouache is a really difficult paint to manage because it dries darker than when it's wet. So when you're trying to fix something or you're going to put, you got to touching up a color. Oh, it looks right. And then, dry it up and it's not like you get darker bits.
Well, so yeah, I had never painted with gouache before, and apparently I still haven't. So anyway, so I was working. Those of you who watch the show regularly may have remembered we did a Frazetta episode maybe a couple months ago, where we were drawing like Frazetta booty drawings, right?
Right.
Everybody did a girl with a big butt, and I started this, and I didn't finish it, and it was sitting up there, and I thought, you know what? I'm going to paint this. I'm going to finish this. And so I did. And now let me reveal the outcome here.
Booty!
So now she was nude when I was working on her. And I told you guys I was going to put some cave attire on her, which I did. And I was just going to paint the figure. And then I was like, well, it looks kind of dumb just with a white background. Cause I'm always thinking, well, I kind of want to sell this. I'm going to put all this work into it. So then I added the grass down here and the rock, because when I added the grass, it looked like she was standing in somebody's backyard. And I was like, okay, that's not going to work. So I added this Frazetta tree thing back here and this rock over here. And then, but with a white background, I go, it still looks stupid. So then I added all this other background. And instead of doing it like a smart person, which is when you paint the background first and then you do the figure last, I was trying to work this background around her, which was a pain in the butt. But it was never my intention to go this far with it. But there you go.
Aaron, if it would have been me and I was painting this when I put in the grass, I would not have painted that whole background. I just would have owned it and added a croquet hoop.
So she's like, so it's basically a cosplayer in her backyard, right?
Exactly.
I thought it was Shelley.
Now.
Well, no, this is Shelley. I told her, I said, this is back in the, in your 20s. But she would never pose for me was her problem. She was too like self-conscious. So she would never pose for me. But anyway, so I did this. That, of course, is for sale because everything I do is for sale because Dan, I'm a capitalist all the way through and through. Mm-hmm. I also did this last week. Just
I love that. It's fantastic.
Yeah, me too.
If you remember, I did the Kirby Captain America, but then I blue lined this really quickly because I was thinking about changing to the Hulk. And then since the blue line was sitting there, I was like, I'm going to finish this. And so I did my best to add some heavy shadows and stuff to kind of have fun with that.
It's so cool, man.
Thank you. So there's my Hulk piece that I kind of started last week and I finished up. And of course, this is for sale as well. John Beatty's the first one at $15 confirmed. Going to take a little bit more than that. But anyway, so everybody's interested.
That's only because he couldn't get the Sense thing on his keyboard to work.
Yeah, exactly. So anyway, if you guys, anybody interested in these, they're both on my website, but you can also contact me directly about these if you're interested. So that's what I've been up to, gentlemen.
$20 confirmed.
Oh boy.
He's just padding your pay a little bit,
Yeah, I know. He felt a little bad. Okay, so it looks like we're doing some semblance of the Crow or Crow characters in this week's episode. So, David, I assume you're just going to draw the Crow, or am I mistaken?
Yes, that's what I'm drawing.
Dan, are you stepping into the Crow arena?
Of course. That's what the job is, right?
It is. Well, I guess there's supporting characters I'm completely unfamiliar with.
I don't know the supporting characters. So. Everybody wants to see us draw the Crow anyways. So, I mean, who's going to want us to draw the other characters? I mean, everyone wants to see our version of the Crow.
I don't see the suggestions flying in from the chat like you usually do.
Look at that. Oh my gosh.
It's a bidding war. They got,
yeah.
Great if they outdid it.
Yeah. He's a must now. $31 confirmed. All right, you guys.
Well,
By the
you
end of the
got a 50.
show-
John's got a 50.
So I am $50. No way. But thank you for the offer. So I'm doing the Crow as well. So
Hey, there's Don. From Don Johnson.
So it is a competition, whether we want it to be or not. David has backed us into the corner. We are now competing on this show, which is a non-competitive art show.
So David made it into a competitive thing.
He did. He
did this last week.
Manipulated the whole thing.
It can't just fluff it along and just
right. So now we have to focus. And he's got Angry Aaron drawing the Crow today. What will happen?
So do you guys have like any kind of love or history with the Crow or
no
comic or movie? No.
Never really read. I didn't read the comic. I remember seeing it.
Going to a convention.
I didn't read it, but I did like the movie. I think the movie was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't seen it in years. So.
Yeah. Well, I mean, my whole history with it and seeing it was tied into, meeting Gary and, knowing the comic book scene at that time. And, it was like, 89, 88, 89 or something like that. And certain guys were just at the conventions and just seeing it. I never cared for the book because I didn't think the art was great, but I thought the concept was cool. And then
it is a very good concept.
Yeah. And so when the movie came around, me and my wife were into Brandon Lee because we were just like, oh man, Bruce Lee's son. And, we'd watch the Kung Fu series when he came onto it, when they brought it back and all that kind of stuff. And when he got the Crow, we were really excited. And, the year he died, what was that? 93, 94 or something like that.
It was right. They didn't finish the movie, did they? Before he got killed during the movie, right?
Yeah, he got killed. That's how he died.
Yeah. And I mean, that just tore my wife up because we went to the movies the first day that it came out and stuff, and she could not hold it together. It was rough seeing it, but we loved the movie. We saw it probably about 3 or 4 times in the theater, just to watch it together because we were.
That guy was dripping with charisma. I mean, he was such a presence on screen.
I mean, I was like, oh man, he could play Nightwing, and he was so cool.
Yeah.
I was thinking nerd stuff about him, so all that kind of got taken away and stuff. But no, I like the concept of the Crow, and what James O'Barr did was, I mean, it's kind of like the Ninja Turtles. When you see the first Ninja Turtle book, you go, ugh, why would anybody like it? But the concept was really cool. It's a rip off of something Frank Miller did, but they blew it up even larger, than what Frank intended, that concept to be.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I remember the time when I heard Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It was funny because, you throwing together an amalgamate. What's that word? Amalgamation, whatever of amalgamation. Okay, of all of these terms, Teenage Mutant Ninja, all the popular things at the time, and just threw it all into one. Yeah, it was funny,
I sat next to O'Barr in an artist alley at a 3-day show and got to know him a little bit. Really, really nice guy. But the parade of his weirdo fans that came by to buy his stuff was just shocking. It was shocking.
Yeah, I mean, he was a voice to many, of that kind of. He was allegedly telling his own story, kind of, what I mean? And I was like, oh, okay, interesting.
At the time, was this Matt Barr? Was he into goth at all? Was he look like goth or anything like that, or
not? He was just kind of long-haired, oily type of person who you could tell he was into rock or whatever.
Yeah, but he didn't look like a weirdo.
He didn't put on makeup or anything.
No,
like that. But his fandom took it to a whole nother level. Mm-hmm. I mean, goth wasn't even a thing at that time, but it kind of grew into what we know as goth, and where people go to shop in the mall to get goth clothes. But it was.
Baby says he was ex-military. I didn't know that. That's interesting.
Yeah, that is true. I did know that. Now that you mention it, I do.
Yeah.
I did do that.
So Aaron is drawing, Dan. Heads up.
Yeah, I'm just looking at something there. I can coast along. I can still beat him.
You've already given up. Is that what you're saying?
No. I could, I can't wait another half hour.
David finagled
to wipe the floor.
Whole show to set him up for success.
I gotta switch your camera around, guys.
I have drawn the crow one time in my life. I did a commission for somebody that wanted the crow, and it was interesting because I had never. You look at these characters and say, well, it's not that complicated or whatever, but it's understanding who the character is affects how you draw them. And I didn't really know what the whole deal was with him. So I do know a little bit more now. So we'll see if this turns out any better than my first attempt. Because he's he's a ghost or something, right? Because
yeah.
Hold on a second. I need to read this comment. HR 380. I got electrocuted today. My inner organs cramped in my chest and my back strained. I'm okay, but my back and chest feels weird.
Are you?
They feel weird now.
Are you sure you shouldn't go to the hospital or something? I mean, it's like, what are we talking about here? My gosh.
Rich Ware says his girlfriend died and the crow was his way of dealing with it. James O'Barr is a punk fan. He was a huge Iggy Pop fan. Oh. And the crow is his kind of copy of Iggy Pop's strange stage presence. Oh. And Beatty has upped the auction for the whole piece to $55.
Not really an auction.
Oh, he's a monster, $60.01. Yeah. So it's Oh, Beatty's got 65. So by the end of the show, we might
actually be up to a point where I might go, maybe.
Yeah.
So this is like a unofficial, unauthorized auction.
Yes, and until you deem the auction official.
Until we actually get to a point where I'm like, yeah. All right.
But you guys that are bidding, you do realize this is Aaron's artwork. My point being, you're not going to get it for peanuts.
That is correct, sir.
Thank you, Randy Howell, for your handy and a boon use of links to campaigns. I appreciate it. I think Randy is always good with the links.
And good with the ladies, too.
Okay, Aaron. The Art and Times of Jay Ryan, $100 confirmed. So it's getting there.
I appreciate you guys' efforts, but we're not quite in the ballpark yet. So, but
that's a big jump, though.
It is, and I appreciate someone actually saying, "Wow, let's quit fooling around here."
Harlan Roy says, "How about cashews?" You mean because my peanuts comment? Do cashews do anything for you, Aaron?
I'll eat them, but they're not my favorite.
Okay.
I prefer almonds, and then peanuts would be the two.
Oh, you're mispronouncing it. That's my Texas grandmother. Almonds.
Almonds?
Yeah.
I've never heard that.
That's Texas drawl.
Almonds.
Almonds.
So the
So people are wondering what is being, what's up for bid. Aaron, would you mind showing that? Excuse me, showing that Hulk piece again.
I here's the thing. This is not a auction. It is for sale, but you guys would have to hit a number that I'm willing to part with it for, and we're not close yet. But I believe
Aaron does not sanction the auction, but he's not totally against it either.
Yeah, we're talking about this 11 by 14 Hulk drawing, I believe, is what the.
Yes. What I like about that piece is Hulk's left hand on the one on the ground. It almost looks like he's getting ready for a defensive tackle stance.
He's
about to plow somebody over.
I thought he was shooting marbles.
Maybe he'll be doing that too. But there you go. So that apparently is what people are discussing in the chat. But Leg Kick for 10, he says, here's something to cheer you up, Aaron. Hello, guys. Thank you, Leg Kick. Leg Kick, of course, is here because he's always here. See, I've changed my nickname for Leg Kick because since I revamped my Sunday show, he's been to every episode. So therefore, I have to say that Leg Kick is here because Leg Kick is always here.
I was wondering when you were going to do that.
Yeah. So, all right.
Does he ever leave his computer and go get something to eat, or?
I don't know. That's an excellent question. I have seen him at shows before, so I do know he leaves his house, and he does have a job. He has a real job. So,
I wonder what that's like.
He went to the show because you were there. So he is always there.
He is. Look at that. Yeah, I think
Apex Comics is asking if I'm from Texas. No, but my kinfolk are.
Gary's kinfolk.
Yeah, I grew up in sunny California. That was a long time ago. I haven't been back to California in quite a while. But we used Texas lingo around the house. Well, that pie is larrapin'.
Okay, you're gonna have to translate that for me because I have no idea what you just said.
You don't know larrapin'?
Larrapin'?
Yeah.
No. What is that?
What would you imagine it is?
Okay, give me that sentence again, the whole sentence.
That pie is larrapin'.
Okay, that pie is delicious? No, I don't know. What is it? It is larrapin. Larrapin is
what is that? Larrapin.
That doesn't sound like any word I've ever heard before. No, it's like I don't even know what to associate it with.
It's weird when you grow up hearing certain words and then you use them in the general public and they have no idea what you're talking about. And it's like, how do you not know what that means?
What's larrapin mean? You're not going to tell us?
No, it's obvious.
That pie is larrapin. How
is it sort of a version of languishing, or
no, you're overthinking it. You're overthinking it.
Is not hot. Larrapin. I don't.
Brian G says I'm from the South and I've never heard that. I think it's a Texas thing. That's what I was told. It's a Texas thing.
It's delicious. It
means it's delicious. Yeah, delicious.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. But it is only used when it's extra delicious.
That pie is larrapin.
Yeah.
Larrapin.
So yeah, exactly, Marcus. It's really tasty.
Wow. Why aren't no one? Okay. Apparently, HR 3800 is English challenged, but he says, why aren't no one doing big art books of Bernie Wrightson? would you
mean
translate
like
that?
collections?
Saying, yeah, is no one publishing? Is that what he's saying? Just kind of in general, not why aren't we drawing Wrightson or something, but why isn't anyone publishing? There was a crowdfund book. Well, actually, that wasn't Wrightson. It was a tribute book. We all did Wrightson stuff in it.
Yeah.
The last Wrightson book kind of started and ended with a look back, didn't it? Has there been any Wrightson art book since then? I mean, like a career art book? I mean,
Like a coffee table book?
Yeah. There was his trading card illustrations they did in a book, and obviously Frankenstein, but there hasn't
the
been
artist edition. The Swamp Thing artist edition is the only thing I can think of that's been in the last 10 years.
Well, there was I've got it right here. There was a Wrightson one of those
HR 380 says Last Frankenstein that Kelly Jones finished. That was the last Frankenstein.
Well, but that was a comic book, wasn't it? A comic book series called Frankenstein Alive or something like that.
Coram says, I think Gary's family lived in the Hills Have Eyes area.
All right, so this one, right? The Wrightson Artifact Edition from IDW. That's the last. This is pretty good. It's got a lot of decent stuff.
It's pretty good.
Well, they got some of his older stuff in here that I don't love, but they got a lot of his really good stuff is in here.
Yeah.
I mean, most of it is his really good stuff.
Well, Wrightson, there aren't that many artists that we have access to his entire career, and we get to see him, in collections. We get to see him, his growth and
Lies,
ascension and descension in the same career.
Right. But it's interesting that there has not been another book put out, but
that so much of his stuff has been, reprinted and published already.
Well, that's true, but they do the same thing with Frazetta. How many times has that stuff been reproduced again and again and again and again, and yet they still keep doing it, and people still keep buying it? I think I would guess that because Wrightson's sweet spot, if you will, was between 1970. You could argue 1970, but I will say 1972 with Swamp Thing.
Yeah, I would say early to mid 70s.
Yeah, well, you could start with Swamp Thing. That's, was 72. And then, I mean, the series, not the House of Secrets book, but the series.
Yeah.
And then went through 1980. His Captain Stern story in Heavy Metal was the last great thing he did. And so there's that 8-year period, and that's all covered in a look back pretty extensively. So I guess everybody's kind of like, well, why redo what's already been done? Maybe. I don't know. But you would think.
Aaron, I found this piece of artwork. I forget where. Let me pull it up and see if you've seen it, because I've never seen it. A Wrightson piece. Hold on a second. Let me find it.
Okay. Because if someone posted one that I had not ever seen before, which shocked me on Instagram, it may be the same piece. I don't know. Because every once in a while, something will come. It's like seeing a Frazetta you've never seen.
Yeah, every once in a while, Frazetta will pop up.
And you're like, I've never. How is it?
How is that possible? I've seen everything. I thought for sure, and then somebody had something. Like, okay.
It's not opening. Come on. Oh, there it is. Oops. That's not what I wanted. Bear with me.
Gary continues.
I'm still thinking about my garbage disposal. Lack of garbage disposal, I should say. Yeah, I turned on the wrong thing, and now it won't quit. All right, let's try it again. Put this in here. Okie dokie, let's blow it up.
Gary's talking us through the process.
Yeah. I have to tell myself how to do it.
Encourage yourself. You can do it.
You can do it, Gary. You can do it.
I'm doggone it. I'm smart enough. Okay.
Good enough. All right, are we ready? That's the one. I've never seen that one before.
Hang on. Let me see this thing.
And this was prime Wrightson.
I can't remember. I think I saw this on Facebook.
I saw it on Instagram, I'm positive, but
Yeah, I've never seen this before either. And it's
never saw it.
73.
It's prime Wrightson, man.
Yeah.
You got to, and since it's finished, you have to believe he did it for something, not just for recreation.
Right. And well, I mean, it has an odd
shape to it, right? Like it's like a promotional piece, like there would be
Yeah.
ad copy up there in the black or something.
Right. Right.
But look at those, look at the wrinkles in those clothing. It's just,
I know. The
phenomenal.
pattern is just so cool.
That pant leg is just nuts. And same with the arm, the jacket
Yeah.
arm. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just shapes. That's all it is, and it's just
Yeah.
Who would figure to put those kind of shapes in something? And the thing is, it's not like that's not realistic. That's design, and that's
Right.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah. So yeah, I saw that and I was like, how did I never see this before?
Crater Faye is asking, how's my cough and rib doing? Well,
Oh, that's right.
I would say I am 95% over it, but that's still every once in a while I'll cut one loose and have to grab my side every once in a while, but it's way better than it was. So thank you for asking. Rich Ware says Stephen King's something.
Stephen King's something. That's good. What is
That
that?
could be. Yeah, that could be.
Oh, that our Wrightson piece.
Yeah, not my cough. The Wrightson piece.
Well, yeah, but he wasn't really hooked up with Stephen King until like the early 80s.
That's true. That was later, right?
Yeah, Cycle of the Werewolf, things like that.
I hear you said cut one loose.
Comic-Con banner or flyer piece. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Here you said cut one loose. Now that's coughing, right? You're talking about.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, Dan.
Make sure we understand that.
Well, that's often there's another term. It's used with another thing.
Of course.
Just ripping one out.
Okay, Dad. Custom God put cut one loose in parentheses. So I do not have a trademark on that phrase, so you're free to use it.
I don't know if I like this or not.
So, Aaron, are you inking already, or are those just real dark pencils?
No, I'm inking. Yeah, David.
Guess what I ate before I came on the show?
Oh, be quiet.
I don't care. As long as he's not showing it, then it's fine.
Yeah.
I was going to, but I didn't.
He couldn't hold himself. He couldn't stop something.
Hey,
I don't want to hear it, but I can't help it. I have to hear it.
I had a chili relleno burrito.
Ooh.
And after that, I had leftover walnut baklava.
Walnut baklava? No kidding.
That sounds good, baklava.
So David's about to cut one loose.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's had it. He had it earlier, and he's gonna have it again later.
Yeah, I don't like that. Okay, that I did hear.
Good.
Yeah, I'm glad. I was worried for a second. It just wasn't in my head, you know.
Oh, Evil One Chris returns for $5. Thank you, sir. So I'm currently working on redesigning Aaron's webpage for my web development class in college. If I like how it turns out, I'll send you the prototype. Thank you. Appreciate
That's
it.
cool.
But I don't know. Is he saying that that my website needs to be redesigned? I just paid big money to have that redesigned, Gary, and so maybe the folks out there.
Yeah, it wasn't a good vote of confidence there. Right?
Yeah.
Maybe they were just assuming you did it yourself.
Yeah. Well, no. Anybody look at that would know that I did not do it.
Okay.
Because there's like moving parts and stuff, and yeah, I just.
FYI, Aaron's unofficial Hulk auction has stalled at $100.
Yeah. Well. Just goes to show you, the people don't really love me.
Randy Howe says, we know when David cuts one if the light table fogs up.
When he cuts one loose, you mean?
He does it at the end of every show.
It's true.
Yeah.
That's how we sign off.
I hold it until.
All the pressure builds up.
Yeah. There's a lot of pressure in this show.
Greater Face says, God bless whoever sneezed.
That was me. Sorry, I was looking for the cough button. Couldn't
find it in time.
Couldn't get to it. It was over, and there's like, all right, what am I gonna do? Because my headphones are kind of caught over the leaning over this. So if I jump way too fast, I'll yank the whole thing over. So.
I always thought that when somebody said that to me, I thought it was wasted. If you have that power to bless me from God, don't waste it on a sneeze. Give it to me, when it really counts.
Oh, okay.
Well, maybe it was like in the old days, if you coughed or like that, if you just sneeze, people think, oh, you're dead, Like,
yeah, it was that was a bad omen.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's preventative. He's hoping it doesn't get worse. So,
Beatty's already started the bidding on David's piece for at $100 confirmed.
Oh, I see. So $50 for my Hulk, but $100 on David's piece that isn't even finished.
I ain't got nothing.
Yeah, I knew Beatty would know that Aaron would be insulted if he bid on David's piece unfinished. So David, you can stop drawing.
Oh, okay.
And cash that $100 bill.
Yeah.
John, someone else already bid $100 on Aaron's. Oh, Bad Adam said Stealth said 150. I missed that. So is that correct, Stealth? Are you the high bid for Aaron's Hulk at 150?
So these auctions against your will.
I know they're auctioning stuff off against my will. Well, we'll
you are going to auction this off. That is the way it goes. They've decided.
Oh, Steve Giblin says the reason I say that, God bless you, it's because back in the day they thought your soul left when you sneezed. God bless you was said so your soul would find its way back.
I wanted someone to step in and give us the origin of that, and they didn't disappoint.
Yeah. Randy Howell is showing me that Stealth indeed bid 150 confirmed for Aaron's Hulk.
Well, I appreciate that, but that ain't going to do it.
I know, but we have to keep, tabs.
Okay.
Yeah. Beowulf is wondering why everybody's drawing the crow.
You said what?
He's wondering why. I'm paraphrasing, but he's wondering why is everybody drawing the crow?
Because that's what
I'll
the show
read
is this
it.
week.
I'll read it. Beowulf 13 says, "Did everyone just draw the same crow? I'd like to see someone draw the crow from the book Crow, Dead Time." Rich Ware says, "I said it first." Let me see, Rich. Let me see where you said it first. Hold on. I want to give you credit.
What's the difference between the movie Crow and the book Crow? It's the same crow, isn't it?
Oh,
no, they're a little
Ware.
different.
Okay, Rich Ware is the one that said about the soul leaving and putting it back. He said it first. Okay, so Rich, sorry I missed that. Bad Adam keeps telling everyone that 300 has got to be the minimum bid for your Hulk.
Yeah, before I'd even start taking.
Okay, so that's when the auction begins, is 300. So don't waste your time with 120, 140. Oh, we did 150. So we know what anyone serious. We know what the next bid has to be. We're getting silence from the chat.
Of course.
It's all,
Yeah, you got your cricket sound effect, Gary, there?
I do. It's not handy.
Okay.
Stealth 175 confirmed. So it's incrementally creeping.
Creeping up there.
Just go 300 all the way, right away. Boom, done. He's torching you.
I don't know what I'm doing here. I didn't come in with an idea. I should have come in with an idea. We knew what we were doing.
Yeah, really. I have an idea.
You always have an idea.
Well, I do my homework. That's called homework.
Well, yeah, you cheat is what.
That's not cheating. You guys prepare.
Okay.
Show prep. Call it show prep. Whatever you want to call it.
Okay. Is that what it is?
It's called show prep.
Okay. Well.
So if
I mean, look. This is my. This figure. Can you see that?
It's a little show prep right there.
That's wait. No, I gotta see what you guys are seeing. Hang on a second. Okay. Wait a minute. Let me get over here.
Yeah, move with the
that little figure is the figure I'm using. That's as much as that's the prep. All I needed.
Okay.
Dan, you're not convincing Aaron that pre-drawing is not cheating.
I don't understand. Where did this come from? I thought this wasn't a competition anyway.
Well,
today's
show.
Well, yeah, today's show kind of is. Just it has to be.
And I think because it kind of is a competition today, because you're all drawing the same character, thus the lack of conversation. You guys are concentrating.
I know. David did it to us last week the same way, I think.
how did I do it for you guys last week?
You just said you're going to kick our butts.
Well, yeah, you called it before you drew anything.
And then we're like, oh,
you and him were both Spider-Man, right?
Because if you call it beforehand and then you do it, then you look total bad.
Yeah, that's like Larry Bird.
Yeah, exactly.
It's total humiliation. Just losing outright is no big deal. But someone says, "I'm going to totally wipe the floor with you," and then they do. It's like, Total humiliation.
Gotcha.
It's kind of what I do on Comic Kings when I show up.
Yeah. I'm actually sometimes glad when you're not there because I'm like, oh God, it's like I have to go against Aaron again.
Well, it's a little easier. If you'll notice, when I am on Kings, I hardly say anything. And I don't have to worry about hosting or anything. I'm just like drawing.
Oh, you can just draw, yeah. Focus.
Aaron, weren't you inking?
I changed my mind and did so.
Let's flip. Is it on the back? Could you flip it over?
Yeah, I mean, it's
You don't like that?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know what I like anymore.
A lot of volume in his hair.
Ted Layman is wondering, is Dan left-handed? No, Ted, Dan's camera is reversed.
Oh, it's backwards. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
I never know which one is which. Like when I put, because there's two settings. There's the on StreamYard you can flip it, and then in my camo software I can flip it too. And I got to get those things right so they can.
Aaron, where'd Aaron
Yes, I'm here.
go? Aaron, Crate of Faye liked that piece.
Well, you know,
She wants it for a discount.
you've got to.
Yeah. Yeah, she's mad that you did it on the other side, so now she can't buy it.
I don't even like this. I need to think for a minute. How much time we got?
Uh-oh.
No, I got time. All right. Gotta think here.
Oh,
You know, it's
so
not.
you're going to rethink your...
He has a lot.
Crow?
The Crow has a lot of different outfits, and you can kind of pick any kind of black leather thing. So it's pretty. You can pick a design that's more, covered black. So you could just make a black shape out of him. So there's a lot of you can.
That's kind of what I'm doing, and like everything, I'm looking at this going, okay, this whole thing is black. So it's like, am I doing?
Just make it an interesting shape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the silhouette is
right.
crucial.
Yeah.
Hold on a second, Aaron. Get ready for this one.
Alrighty. Okay. I'm just
Sean Allen says Dan always draws the same thing. That's his idea. David is nailing the brief. Aaron is all sheets to the wind, lost in sadness.
Damn.
Oh man.
I don't even know what that means.
I don't know. The phrase "lost in sadness" is pretty brutal.
Yeah,
but it's kind of beautiful too. It's like poetic.
Yeah. It's like,
How can you be mad at that? I mean, it's almost like lost in. I mean, it's just like it sounds like almost you want to be lost in sadness.
It's almost poetic.
I know it is poetic.
Yeah.
It's gonna be, if you're gonna be
go to like Starbucks and pick up chicks by using that line.
Yeah.
I'm lost in sadness.
You can't say it that way though. You have to be like,
What's wrong with you?
You got to be reflective and.
I'm lost in my own sadness.
Yeah, I'd have to wear a beret.
Yes.
Ooh.
Stealth sending food our way for two big ones. Thank you, Stealth. Says, I'm going to start with strawberry. Then we're going to go lemon, which lemon you're not going to eat. You can squeeze it maybe on the salad that follows there. And then it looks like we have some spaghetti.
Oh, spaghetti sounds good.
Yeah, there's a stick of butter with it, but a loaf of bread. So the butter goes on the bread. We've got some Swiss cheese. That's fine. And then there's some shrimp. A pie, and then a glass of wine, Gary, to top it off. So you could say that pie is, what's it called? Larritin? Larritin.
Yeah. Well, it sounds like Italian mostly. So
that's an interesting meal.
I
can't. You think there's an Italian theme here, Dan?
Well, he was going for a while. Some of it is, like.
This looks like a leftover meal to me. Whatever's in the refrigerator that's still edible.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, I think maybe you're right.
One time I was kind of hungry. It was late at night, and I went to the fridge and I found something in a Tupperware, and I thought, I don't really know what this is, but I thought it's the kind of the right size and shape of something I felt like eating, And this, obviously my wife had gone somewhere, and so I ate it, and it was pretty good, but I still don't really know what it was. It's just okay. I'm gonna just eat it.
Well, I
don't know what it was, but it was okay.
Jen, are you that haphazard with all your food?
Yes.
If it's in front of you, it's like, oh well.
Yes.
Aaron knows. I'm the opposite of that.
I don't really care.
I don't know that I would eat something if I didn't know what it was. I don't know that I would.
That's when somebody wants you to try something and they just like shove it in your face and expect you to take a bite without looking at it.
Yeah, it's like, try this. You're like, nah.
Obviously I can do that. Yeah.
Yeah, Dan, that's your shtick, but I don't know if I'm that courageous, to be honest with you.
I don't know if it's courageous. It's more like just not picky, it's like that. It's food, and I can eat it.
You're okay. So you're positive it was food.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It was pretty good. Whatever it was.
Okay.
I guess Dan trusts his friends and family more than we do.
Maybe that's what this all is about.
He knows they're not going to give him anything,
Well, my wife, it was leftovers from when she went out to eat with somebody, and
I see. Okay, well that's if they bought it at a restaurant, you've got to assume.
Right.
Probably
that's what I thought. I said, hey,
I assume that people are constantly trying to give me food that I'm going to hate.
Maybe it's that sort of environment of practical jokes that you've brought about in your family that makes you distrusting of everyone.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm constantly looking over my shoulder.
Yeah, because if it doesn't say don't eat it, and sometimes when my wife said do not eat, because it's in there. It's going to be eaten.
Your stamp on it.
It didn't have that note on it. Do not eat. So it got eaten.
Bad Adam 12 for $2. Beer, pretzel, beer, cheeseburger, beer, drumstick, and 2 more beers. So we know
that's good. I like that one.
Yeah,
that's probably my favorite so far.
I'm getting hungry now.
You're getting hungry. Remember, this is 5:00 for me. Like when you start, that's like dinner time, and I gotta wait till.
So, Bad Adam, you drink 4 beers and then think, I better eat something, and so you eat a pretzel.
Yes, to absorb
and then have 2 more beers, and then somebody says, you better eat something more substantial than a pretzel. So then you have a burger. Is that kind of how this is going? You get to the point where people are telling you to eat something, you're not doing it yourself.
It does kind of.
You're reading a lot into that, Gary.
I'm just trying to decipher the pattern here.
And
yeah, I don't think Gary's off the mark here at all. I think that may be exactly what's going on here.
So there's always been stories to Stealth's food thing. We have never really appreciated or understood that.
Yeah, this is Bad Adams, not Stealth.
Oh, it's Bad Adams. Okay, Bad Adams. Wait, Stealth. I thought Stealth was the one who always made the food.
Well, he does, but Bad Adam's getting in on the act apparently.
Oh, okay.
He's simplifying a complicated menu.
Yes, it's just getting down to the basics. Now, some of these beers, these IPs, are kind of like food, right? Because they're so thick and heavy.
Yeah. Oatmeal stout, stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's like a breakfast.
Well, I don't know if I would have it for breakfast, but maybe.
Well, it feels like it.
In your parts,
it's got carbs and stuff. It gets you going, and you can get energy from the carbs.
Are you? I don't know. Are you saying you drink your breakfast? Is that what you're saying?
No, but it sounds like a good idea. So
okay,
I'm willing to give it a whirl.
So apparently Dan has a drinking problem, is what we've deciphered on this show.
Yeah, but it's not with alcohol. I just spill drinks on me.
Kind of sounds like, Dan, you have no discernment when it comes to.
Yeah, that's what I'm starting to get to.
You would make one of those traveling gourmets that, here we are in, I don't know, Bora Bora, what's at the outside food market. What do they have today?
That bug looks pretty good.
I don't know what this is, but I'll eat it.
Yeah.
Well, if I'm hungry enough.
Not even the locals will touch that, Dan. Well, try it anyway.
Well, maybe they just have, got to give it a chance,
I saw one of those. Let's see here. Meteor Pegasus for 5. Thank you, sir. When will you guys do Highest Super Chatter chooses next week's topic again?
Good question.
Probably in a couple weeks. We were doing it. I think the last one did not do as well, where Sequential Treasures got in and gave us He-Man. So it seemed like there was a lack of interest in the bidding that day. So we don't want to do it too often so that it's, not special.
Yeah, there's too much that can go wrong with letting you guys choose the category. So Aaron's a little gun shy. He's still willing to do it, but there has to be, time pass between those episodes.
So he got traumatized by it. That's what you're saying?
Yeah.
I did a really bad He-Man drawing. It kind of ticked me off because I thought I would do a really good He-Man drawing, and I didn't. And
Aaron's still feeling the sting of that one.
Yeah.
I thought I did a pretty good He-Man drawing, but then I looked at it later, and I don't think it's as good.
I didn't remember. All I remember was mine was not good, and your guys' was better. So
that's how Aaron gauges as he looks at someone else's and says, "Oh, that one's
looking
better."
over his shoulder at us, going,
Yep.
Yeah.
See what these guys are doing. The grass is always greener on the other side of the drawing table.
I'm not doing that again.
The art and times of Jay Ryan says time heals all chat-based wounds. Actually, Super Chats heals all chat-based wounds.
Let's be very clear about.
Speaking of money, with this lull, we can do bargain books.
Oh,
Gary's bargain books.
With his own, you have a little card there, don't you, to hold up, Gary? Okay, let's take a look at.
You need a jingle though. You got to.
I know. And well, if this is going to be a regular thing, I'm going to have to do a little intro. But right now, here we go. Here's Gary can hold up his sign.
I thought mine was okay.
Gary's
bargain books.
Okay. Well, Gary, what do you got for us this week?
This week, let me get my stat sheet, my notes. I have to pull back so the screen can see the whole thing.
Oh, boy.
That's what she said.
Oh, boy.
This is the huge Mad Artist Edition.
Oh, my gosh. I didn't even know they did one of those.
Oh, that's cool, man. Wow.
It's massive. It's 12 pounds, 16 by 21 inches.
Oh.
176 pages.
It's
And
mad.
why I got it is that it's chock full of Jack Davis and Wally Wood. Here's some some Wally Wood.
That's Flesh Garden is the name of that story.
Yeah. Ugh. My little research, Amazon has one for sale for $700.
Whoa!
The cheapest I found on eBay was the price range was $180 to $300. I don't remember how much this sold originally. I think it was $150. I could be wrong. Today on Gary's Bargain Books, $100
Oh my gosh!
plus shipping. No more Drucker. This is the older Mad Magazine stuff. So
But it was
it's
still a
got
Mad comic.
Kurtzman, I said Davis, Wood. Who else? Sheesh.
Bad Adam 12 just sold it. You got it.
Wow, quick. Tons of Wally Wood. Tons.
Wait, Bad Adam 12 just sold it? You bought it?
Yeah, Bad Adam 12 says sold. So
I just hurt my ribs again picking that up.
I want to check
That's how
and make
massive.
sure nobody else came in before him. But it looks like 1, 2, 3. Bad Adam 12, then the Vespa guy, then He's a Monster. So Bad Adam 12 was the first one in.
Okay, Bad Adam, could you include, because this is so big, 20 for shipping and insurance?
Thank you, Randy Howell, for the $2. He says, save on shipping and add Brush with Destiny. Another, I don't know, how much are those?
That's true. Let me type in my PayPal.
It's not my dog for a change.
Okay, and I also have the original.
David,
original
is that
box.
yours?
And I'll ship it with that. Thank you, Bad Adam. Appreciate it. Been wanting to get rid of that for a while because it's, like I say, it's 12
It's like a piece
pounds.
of furniture, man.
Yeah.
It's awesome, though. Again, if I
Yeah, it's a really awesome book.
if I wasn't hosting this show and might be accused of impropriety, I would have bought that.
And if you had some money.
Well, you got to
Right.
have money.
So yeah, Aaron, I'm done. You can. We're done with Gary's Bargain Books.
Okay, that was a quick one.
Thank you. Next week, probably my last artist edition. I'm putting up
Next week is your last artist edition?
artist edition. I have lots more books, but it'll be my last artist edition. I think.
You think? I only have like 4 of those. I've been pretty disciplined. Because they're so every time a new one comes out, they're so tempting to get. Because it usually doesn't matter who it is. It's like it's cool. But I've been good about it.
John, no, I do not have the Sam Nee Daredevil. I had it, but sold it.
You should look for the Aaron Lopresti Crow edition of IDW book. I only have to do about 200 more crow drawings. That I
Yeah,
have
super rare.
Oh, it's incredibly rare. It's got 2 pages in it, including this one I'm working on right now.
I feel like we need
Creative
some.
Face says, Creative Face, you're usually nice.
Yeah.
Okay, ready?
Wait, who's
She's
usually?
developing an edge.
Creative Face usually nice. Hold on a second, it's scrolling. Okay, Aaron's piece is looking awesome. David's is good too. Dan, try harder.
Oh,
good. I like that.
Everybody gets the turn, I guess. Yeah, she's.
Dan, that's the problem. You're not trying hard enough.
I'm trying.
Yeah.
I think I'm trying now. I'm gonna try harder.
Yeah. Put a little bit more.
I don't think I was trying my hardest. I think I got a little more. Put a little more pepper in it.
How would you like to do a drawing, show it to your mom, Aaron, for her to put it on the refrigerator? Hey, Mom, look at this Captain America that I drew. Aaron, try harder.
My mom did say things like that to me, though. And tough sledding back in the old days, but she learned me good. So,
well, I had a brother who was we'd pick each other's stuff apart. So it was like, you want to get to the point where, man, I got to do this so good that you can't say anything.
Oh, but they always can say something.
Well, there was a certain point where it's like, it's freaking good, man.
Well, my mom used to say, "Why are you always drawing those white devils?"
Mom, they're not so bad. I think we need some crow jokes.
Are there any, though?
Huh?
Are there any good crow jokes out there? I don't know.
There's gotta be. That's what I'm thinking. It's like, that just seems like the subject is dying for jokes.
Dying for jokes. Is that one right there?
Yeah, that could be one. Yeah.
Not a good one, but it could be one.
Bad Adam, thank you for the payment. I appreciate it. I will endeavor to make a box and ship it tomorrow. I'm going to have to custom.
You're going to get your wood shop's tools out and everything for that.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Now you always think that, especially if you're doing sketches, and that happened to me at cons all the time. You're like, someone says, "Hey, can you do Batman?" And you're like, "Yeah." And you think to yourself, "This will be easy. I'll make it mostly just silhouette, right?"
Right.
Then you've got to color in all of that black. And
that's another thing. Exactly. Just coloring black is not a pain in the butt sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah. It takes longer to do that than it does just to draw the figure and,
Yeah. So, dude, I'll draw you a picture of this angel,
Yeah. Aaron, this is an interesting question from Damon Vizerak.
Okay.
Is there a place to show draw-alongs?
Not necessarily draw along, but we often, if you tag us on X after the show, we will look at it for sure.
I'm not sure I understand. Oh, like if they do a drawing on the show with us?
Yeah.
They're drawing with
oh,
you.
yeah. Well, I would just tag us in the, like, put it up on Twitter and then just tag like at DWAM's art or at Aaron Lopresti or at Dan Lawless or at G Martin Inc. So that way we'll see it.
Yeah, we could actually take a look at them at the end of the show if we want. Although it's not some time for that, but.
And here's also a tip: you'll probably get a nicer reaction from the artwork if you send it to Dan.
Yeah.
In other words, the rest of us are kind of jerks. Not really.
Well, I try to find the good in a person's artwork because there's usually something good about it, and it's like you find the good parts, then you can say, "Well, try this or work on that." But if you just come in and say, "That stinks,"
I don't ever rip on people's artwork online. I don't think that's I just don't. Even especially professionals, but even non-professionals, I don't, because I don't think that's.
Yeah. Well, that's just it. You just said they're not professionals. They don't, they're not at that skill set level. So you can't really, it's not fair to, judge them as a professional, at a professional level, whatever. So. But your guys' works, I could just
Yeah, well, exactly. Well, no,
I could take them apart, man.
If someone,
I'm not sure how to, Aaron, you need to interpret this from Marcus. He says, I don't draw with you, I draw at you.
That is an angry statement. And I know angry statements, Gary, because I live them.
Marcus, you having plumbing problems too?
Michael Bancroft calling us crotchety old men. Well, I can't argue with that.
Well, Damon says he welcomes any critique from your guys' level. That's a good attitude to have.
Yeah. Like it, but I still don't do it publicly because then you got people piling on and then giving their opinions, and it gets then you're like, why did I even post this?
And plus, even doing critiques, that could be very time consuming. So I don't do them at all.
I mean, if someone comes up to me, I mean, I know people that don't even do them at shows anymore.
No, I do them at shows. But I don't do them. You know, somebody sends me some artwork, and
because you got to look
at it. Time.
Yeah, you got to type up something and kind of break it down.
If I'm at a show, I don't mind doing it.
It's amazing how time consuming even it shows, because when I try to avoid doing it, but when I do it, it like goes on for like 30 minutes, and it's, if you're not sketching or anything, that's fine, but if you are, you got other things to do. It's like you get caught up in these critiques and you want to be good about it, and give the person a good idea.
I will cut mine down. I'll say one thing that they need to work on and one thing that they've done that I like, that's good.
That's good.
Stealth. Hold on a second. Stealth 200 confirmed.
Yeah, well,
it's getting closer.
It's creeping up there, isn't it?
Brian Smith says Aaron doesn't criticize other artists except Beatty.
No, wait a minute. With Beatty, it's self-defense. So I think we need to be clear about that.
And Aaron remembers what Beatty said last week, so he just comes out from the gate.
Well, when some people's Mount Rushmore artists, take shots at you, you remember that.
Mickey is in the chat. I don't know if I should read that. This Aaron's already in a bad mood.
Uh-oh.
All right. Let me have and Mickey.
Yeah.
All right. What does she got? I can take it, maybe.
She says, clearly the Graybeard's aren't trying hard enough.
Sheesh.
No, she can come here and show us how it's done here. She's
I don't know about that.
I think she's piling on from.
I think you could probably say that about Dan for sure, but I don't know if you'd say that about the rest of us.
For sure.
What are you talking about? I'm awesome.
Our dad, for sure.
Awesome. Great.
Dan, you have such a nice positive attitude about your work. I really appreciate it.
You always remind. You ever see that video of that little girl? It was years ago now. I remember she's standing in the mirror in her bathroom or something like that, and she is just giving herself this super positive affirmation. It is the most adorable thing. She's just like, I'm great. I love my life. I love my family. I love my mom. I love my dad. It's so cute. But that's positivity, man.
I don't remember that.
Well, then she gets
out. I bet you people do in the chat, though. Bet you. She looked like Shirley Temple or something, you know.
You know, Shirley Temple ended up being an ambassador under Ronald Reagan.
Yeah,
that's true. I remember that.
Good old Shirley Temple Black was her married name. Of course, David has to laugh at that. I wasn't insinuating anything. I was just saying.
Dan, there seems to be a theme about your crow so far. I'm only going to read one of the comments, but
okay.
This is a theme.
Okay.
Rich Ware says, Cronan the Barbarian.
Yeah, actually, I can't help myself, can I?
That's why Dan is the perfect guy to be working on something called Barbaric Adventures Magazine.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Aaron said, "This guy. What are we gonna do with this guy?" I know. We'll just make a whole magazine focused around him.
That's right. So he can fit in. It won't seem awkward or weird.
Yeah, exactly. We don't want to embarrass him anymore. We already have.
Exactly. So.
Give him some kind of Conan thing to draw. Just keep him busy. He'll be fine. Turn him loose.
I am.
Wow. I'm sorry. I have to stop reading the criticisms at one point.
No, I can take it. I can take it.
Okay. Where'd it go? It's scrolling. Matthew Mumma says, Aaron and David are doing great today. Dan, you'll get to professional level one day.
Son of a butt.
Victor says, why didn't anyone dress up like the Crow for this episode? We don't dress up at all. Gary would look more like Alice Cooper than the Crow. Yeah, that's true.
Oh my God. Well, Alice Cooper, like he is like dressed up as like the old Crow.
Yeah.
Yeah, now he is, yeah.
Let's see. Evil One for 5. Thank you, Chris. Is giving you dollars to talk trash on your crow. Apparently, Dan and David know how to draw the crow, and you don't. Your crow has a baby face and looks off. Trashing. I've already started over once. So, and are you going to sit? Wait a minute. Are you going to sit there and say that Brandon Lee didn't have kind of a baby face? Come on, man. We'll take care of Chris. There we go.
He was already in a bad mood, guys.
You see the face of your drawing. It's at this point, it's small.
I think he's making assumptions that are maybe not necessarily true.
I do like, Aaron, how you're filling in the blacks before doing the contours. That's very graphic, very Sterenko.
But can I keep it up?
That's what she said.
Falter. Okay. Alrighty. You know, I was doing a thing on.
Hold on. I'm sorry. Aaron, I've got to read this.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh boy. Eric N. Boyd Art says, I don't understand what Dan is drawing. I dipped out for a bit. Am I mistaken?
What do they think I'm drawing? I'm drawing the crow.
He's drawing the crow.
Looks like I agree. Cronan the Barbarian. I like that.
These guys are giving me a lot of crow. How's that? That's not bad.
Will you eat any of it, though? That's going to be the question.
Yeah, they're making me right now.
Okay.
Okay. I see it. I see it. Michael Bancroft has a point.
Uh-oh. But if he wears a hat, no one will notice?
The highlight on the left leg on Aaron's looks like a bit like a third hand.
The hand is down here. Third hand.
Third hand, Aaron.
I don't see it. I know what he's suggesting, but I think
I would recommend you that little bit you fill it in. It's not.
Oh, this little bit right there?
Yes.
Okay. I don't see it. I think you guys are just being Australian.
Well, no, clearly you don't see it. But as soon as I read his, I looked and was like, "Oop, he's right." See, that's much better.
All right. All right. I do have a level of respect for Michael Bancroft because he kills giant spiders that are like on his wall in his studio and stuff. You gotta respect him for that.
So that's like he's working away and then he sees this monster crawling toward him and he jumps up and kills it and then just goes back to work?
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of the Australian way, I think.
Okay.
They're used to that kind of crap. And I would like burn my house down.
I've never experienced anything like that, but I was in Brazil once in church, at a church service, and there was a huge lizard crawling on the wall.
Now
about 8 feet up, and no one batted an eye.
I think that's kind of cool. The lizard, kind of the Jurassic Park kind of thing. But if that was like a giant freaking spider, I would lose it. But a lizard, I'm kind of cool with that. I think
Welcome to Jurassic Church.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm freaking out, but no one even paid attention.
But you're like, but they got guys right there.
Exactly. That's what I was. Yeah, exactly. Are you all blind?
That thing's gonna kill us all.
Satanic lizard, I rebuke you.
So what I was going to say, Gary, before you cut me off, was I was doing on my Sunday show, I was doing Kevin Nolan covers.
Ooh, Kevin Nolan.
And it was really interesting. You can go back through these stages in his career where you can see like real heavy Wrightson influence. And then he went through this like Toth phase where you could see really heavy Toth influence. And then he sort of came together and finally became the Kevin Nolan that we all know and love, where he just kind of put it all together. And
he went to the Frazetta stage.
But even before that, he was doing Neil Adams.
No, I didn't see that.
Oh, yeah.
I went back and looked at some of his Defenders work, which had like a couple covers were like very kind of Wrightson-y. And I do not mean this as criticism because I'm obviously a Wrightson guy and I have influence too, but it was interesting to watch his progression as an artist, and the stuff that he influenced him and then how it all came together to form this sort of really remarkably cool style that he has.
I think one of the most interesting transformations, well, there's several ones, but is Travis Charest. You see him go from that, that Jim Lee kind of, and he had in the beginning he had these rather peculiar wide faces.
Yes.
And then it didn't quite look right, but the great thing is he didn't just because people probably said, hey, that face looks really wide. And then he would go and get reference, and now his stuff just looks fantastic. Just like there's no flaws in it whatsoever. It's really good.
Aaron.
Yes.
I think Stealth is bidding on top of himself. 210 confirmed.
That's what you call safe betting because you're not in the ballpark yet. So,
well, he's a tough competitor for himself,
Yeah.
Mickey wants to know what Stealth is bidding on. Aaron, could you show it again?
This is a what did you call it, Gary? An unauthorized auction.
Yeah, Aaron has not sanctioned this auction. People just started intermittently bidding on it, and it's not reached. Aaron said that 300 was his minimum, and it hasn't reached that yet. He's fetching it now.
Oh, there it is. Wrong spot. this Hulk piece. It's 11 by 14 Hulk piece.
So that's what the bidding is all about for anyone who didn't see the beginning of the show.
Yeah, Beatty started it.
Have you ever done a show on John Beatty's art, Aaron, or is that you think that's going to go to his head? And
I would only do that if he came on the show.
Oh, okay.
And then we could pay tribute to John Beatty if he would come on the show.
That's pretty good. That's a pretty good incentive. You know, some serious.
Is that what you call insulting him to his face? A tribute?
No, I'm trying to like an olive branch. You know.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
And
so we won't insult your work. Well, we can't really, but we won't.
I wouldn't say that, but I would say that we would do a tribute to him.
Yeah. I'm saying you could threaten him. You could say we won't insult your work if you come on the show, but if you don't come on the show, we're going to just pick it apart as best we can.
Well, I do that anyway. So
Stealth is throwing out an interesting concept. How much for him to join the show?
Now we got to pay people to be on this show.
So what you could do, what Ethan does, set a super chat minimum.
No, the thing is, you start letting people on the show, they never want to leave. Then what do? We like Stealth.
No. For Beatty to be on the show.
Oh. Okay, give it to me again. What did he
wants
say?
to know how much would it cost to get Beatty to be on the show. The problem with that is Beatty would want the money. See, the money wouldn't go to us. It would go to Beatty.
I don't think we need to allow Beatty to manipulate us like that. You know who watches this show? Do you want to know who watches this show?
Spit it out.
Who watches it?
Trump?
Ron Gurney watches this show, and Ron will come on again.
What does that have to do with Beatty?
Well, I'm just saying we don't need to pay Beatty. We can get guys like Ron Garney.
I see.
Did you ever get Ron to be on the show?
He was on once. I had him and Graham Nolan on at the same time. Actually, pretty good show. He did a really cool Daredevil piece.
Oh, cool! Oh, God darn! I
He did. And so yeah, he's willing to come back on. So I should, Ron, if you're watching, love to have you back on.
Wait, is that for John Beatty?
No. It says Eric Boyd for $2.
Yeah, is he too scared to come on the show? I mean, just, it's okay.
As you missed my previous super chat, Gary.
See, it's just a ploy to get you to send more money.
Here we go. Eric Boyd for $2. Jokes aside, all the art is looking lit, except for Dan's.
Son of a
Eric, I apologize for missing that.
No, he didn't say that. He didn't say. He just said it's all looking lit, which I guess is
he likes
kids
it all.
The hip kids.
Except for mine.
Well, no. I added that. I have to admit, I added.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. I can take it though.
Now that Stealth's question, I think to follow up with Beatty, how much would you accept to be on the show? If we did a fundraiser, what's your minimum?
Oh my gosh.
I mean, just for argument's sake.
Yeah.
Because if we do a chat crowdfunding for you to be on the show, we need to know what the goal would be.
How many pieces of silver do you need, John?
Yeah. Here's the thing. I just would like to point out that we've had Larry Stroman on. We've had Jeff Johnson. We've had Dan Brereton.
Dan Brereton, man. Shit.
We've had Dan Lawless almost fell over himself when.
And David is on every week.
Yeah, and
I'm on every week too, of course.
And we had Andrew. Doggone it, he's never going to come on now.
Dan, we're not counting the people who beg to be on.
All right, that's fine.
True.
You're talking about Robinson.
Andrew Robinson, thank you. God, sorry, Andrew. And so not like we haven't brought in some name talent that didn't require extra cash to come on. I'm just saying.
Hold on a second, Mickey. She sees a business opportunity here. $2,500 to book JB. Contact the Mickey agency. So, Mickey, what's your cut for that $2,500?
Oh my gosh! Is Beatty still in the chat, or has he disappeared?
You better go get something to eat, man. He's hungry. Yeah, that's food description.
Well, I would think that this money conversation would perk his interest if he was still here. So I'm assuming he's not.
Is he East Coast or West Coast?
Everybody's East Coast. I'm like the only person. Me and Anna, the Star Wars girl, and Gary are the only people that are West Coast. Everybody's on the East Coast.
Everybody
really?
else.
There'd be tons of artists on the California artists,
Well, not in our sphere.
Of course, yeah, that's right. That's right. Comic artists can't afford to live in California. Forgot.
I mean, Brereton's in Northern California. Jeff Johnson's in Oregon, actually, now. But most of these guys are like East Coasters, man.
Vespa guy says, anybody else notice how quickly Gary got involved when the topic is someone doing things for money? Hip game strong. Yeah, if there's any chance that I might be getting a piece of this pie, I'm gonna.
It's the action, man.
Yeah, so it's like you're gonna take like a page from Mickey, and you can rep John.
Well, that's why I want to know what John's minimum is.
Mm-hmm. Aaron lives on the left coast, according to Randy Howell, for $2. Thank you. Appreciate that, Randy. I do.
Yeah. And you're... I think we're about the same. I was going to say you're more left coast than I am, but no.
About the same. It didn't used to be that way around here.
Yeah, I'm only about an hour away, so that's about the same as you probably.
Well, yeah, I mean, you're north, so you're not like farther or less west or whatever than I am. Well, you might be, but it's not a serious difference. No, there was a time. Of course, this is before Gary. This is when Gary was living in Northern California, where we had a Republican governor. Back when I was in grade school.
Well, Reagan, right?
Yeah,
Reagan at one point, right?
No, that was California.
Not in Oregon.
Oh, Oregon. Okay.
No, Oregon.
I got to meet him because I placed high in a art contest.
Who was it?
Oh, I'm trying to think of his name. Vic Attia.
I am not familiar with him.
Yeah, that was before your time.
Beowulf says the olden days.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, I am a lifer. Having only lived in LA for 3.5 years and lived in Florida for 2.5 years. But otherwise, I've been here in some way, shape, or form. And I actually
would have liked to. I mean, not besides the politics. I would have liked to live in Oregon just because my favorite company that I worked for was Dark Horse. I liked Dark Horse.
They have a great. I assume they're still here. They had one of the biggest ad agencies in the country is here, Wyden and Kennedy, and they handled like all the Nike accounts and like Budweiser and a variety of big accounts that I used to do storyboards for way back in the day before I got into comics. I don't know if I assume they're still here. I don't know why they wouldn't be, but this used to be the place, man. If you wanted if you were into old paper products, magazines, posters, books, comics, there used to be so many like toy shops and things like that, used collectible type things. This town was great, and it's just become a mess last 20 years or so.
Well, that was true for me too. Growing up in San Jose, there were a lot of old bookstores and
San Jose,
I mean, I used to go downtown and find lots of old art books and not so much comics. It was later that I discovered comics, but that's how I discovered Frazetta was. Where'd it go? That was Rich Ware makes an observation. Aaron was in the library at Alexandria.
Wow. And the funny thing is, I was just getting to the good stuff when it burned down. So thanks to
I always wondered
Octavius.
What was lost in that fire.
I bet. Well, you want to know how the pyramids were made? I'm sure that was in there.
They probably had somebody like like a Frazetta. They probably had like a Frazetta drawing monsters and stuff.
Yep. Well, and that's the thing that kind of ticks me off about ancient history. Is like whenever they conquered somebody, they didn't like save the good stuff. They just destroyed everything.
Yeah.
And that was Caesar Augustus, who was Octavius at the time, went in there and conquered Egypt and then just burned it to the ground. You're like, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, the funny thing is, you think about like the Tutankhamun and the pharaohs and stuff like that. That's the one that was one of the lesser ones. Imagine what the ones that were that weren't looted. I mean,
Right.
that was one of the ones that wasn't looted, but the ones that probably existed before that, the ones that were looted and taken out, would probably put that one to shame.
Rand Arrington for 10. Thank you, Rand. Appreciate that very much. Says, how do you guys, G Money and AA Ron, tolerate living on the left coast? Pretty sure I'd be in jail by now. You stay out of Portland and you stay in the suburbs and you don't have to deal with the lunacy. And I haven't gone into Portland for ages.
Yeah, neither have I. You just stay out of it.
Yep.
It's weird that not that far away from those areas, people are pretty conservative.
Yep. It's just Portland and Eugene that destroy the whole state, unfortunately, but that's where the population is. So,
but it's pretty true with almost,
that's true.
Anywhere is the big cities is where they congregate.
Yep. That's the thing with Texas that worries me about Texas is, except for Dallas, Fort Worth is fairly conservative as far as that stuff goes. But like Houston, San Antonio, where's the University of Texas at? What's the name of that kind of, they call it mini Portland. That city that the University of Texas is in. Doggone it. Anyway, so all the major voting blocks in Texas are these really big liberal hubs. So I'm surprised Texas is still hanging in there.
Randy Howe was wondering, is that why you run so many red lights to escape Portland?
I can't get out of there fast enough. No, we used to, I'm telling you, when we were kids, man, we get on the bus and we'd go across. So I'm like on the west side of Portland. And so we'd go over across the river because the east side, for some reason, the west side of Portland is all like downtown area and the buildings and stuff. The east side is where all the smaller shops and things are. And man, there was so many old bookstores that carried comics, like Apache Bookstore, Serendipity, Old Weird Heralds. And we would just go over those and frequent those places back in the day because there wasn't comic shops. It was either 7-Eleven or these old bookstores. And even when Shelley and I got married, so in the mid 90s, you could still go down to like Hawthorne Boulevard on Southeast. And there was a magazine shop. We went and found all these old Life magazines and movie magazines, things like that. It's just all gone now. It's a bummer.
Stealth is upped his bid to 220.
It's creeping up there.
Getting there. How was that? Hey, what about Gary's beef? You got a beef this week?
Oh yeah, we got to do that. Brontosaurus boy, who's actually newer to my channels, and I appreciate that, Brontosaurus boy. Thanks for coming in. $5, appreciate that. Hey Gary, where did you grow up in San Jose? I lived in Campbell and downtown San Jose on 9th Street for a number of years.
Really? Well, I lived near Campbell. I went to Camden High School, which was not that far from Campbell. Togo's Sandwich Shop, the very first Togo's was in Campbell, so I went there often. But I have not been to San Jose in many a moon.
They used to do Big Wow there, didn't they, David? Wasn't that where it was at? San Jose?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were there for a couple of those, weren't you, Gary? It seems to me.
Yeah, that might have been the last time I've been in San Jose.
Do you know the way to San Jose?
Exactly.
I've never heard that one, Dan. Stealth is not letting go of this, Aaron. 250.
Yeah. I've got it up on my website for $350. So, you know.
No yawning on the show.
Well, that's the neighborhood, Stealth.
Yeah. So, Gary, do you have a beef you would like to share with us this week?
Sure.
All right. Let's, as we're running over here a little bit. See, time gets away when you're drawing the crow. I've always said that.
Well, I'll keep this one short.
Well, you can, do whatever you want, but here we go.
What's Gary's beef?
All right, Gary, what is bugging you today?
Well, speaking of lizards that I mentioned earlier, my beef this week is the Geico lizard.
Oh, okay.
I just recently saw a Geico insurance commercial where he basically called everyone who was watching the commercial an idiot. He's walking down the sidewalk.
Yeah.
I always hated. By the way, I hate Geico commercials.
And there's a line of people standing next to a building on the sidewalk.
Yes, I know.
And he says, "Oh, I know we've all done this. These people standing in line and they don't know why they're there."
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, what? Aaron, have you ever been walking down the street and you saw a line of people and thought, I wonder what this is for? I'm going to stand in line too and find out.
Gary, I have never done that. In fact, I rarely even care enough to ask the people why they're standing in line.
Exactly. So if you actually, which is ridiculous, but just because people are standing in line doesn't mean that it's going to be something interesting.
Well, you never know. I mean,
not
maybe some people that did that, Like,
but if you are interested, the easy way would be, hey, what are you guys in line for? Not, I'll just stand in it. I don't have anything better to do. I'll just stand in this line until I get up to the front, and then I'll know why they're standing in line. So the point of the commercial was be smart, buy Geico insurance, don't be some hayseed moron and buy other insurance. That was the point of the commercial.
Sure. So are you saying that if you don't have Geico, he's calling you an idiot? Is that the point?
Exactly.
So did you smash your TV after that?
I was tempted. I reached for something.
Stealth for $2. Thank you, Stealth. He says, do you have a launch date for the new book? Indeed. It is March 4th right here on this channel. So March 4th, we will be drawing, regardless of whose week it is, we'll be drawing Barbarians, and we will be launching the book that features all of us and then some. So don't want to miss that.
Ronan 539, don't get me started on Flow.
Doesn't like Flow either?
No.
Oh,
Well, who does?
I like Flow.
I don't like.
What's wrong with Flow? You guys aren't very nice. That's your problem. I may be grumpy, but well, I guess how am I going to say? I might be grumpy.
I don't like commercials.
Nice, but I don't think that those two can actually coincide.
Having worked on a number of commercials, you learn to hate them.
So when you hear the phrase, we all do this, you don't immediately, reach the red line.
Yeah, I mean, I've got to be honest, Gary. I don't really pay that much attention to the commercials to break down it, word for word. But that is kind of insulting now that you've, brought it out. And I would never buy insurance based on a TV commercial.
True.
There's many other considerations.
That's because you're a reasonable human being.
I am, and I would never stand in line. I drove by a coffee place in Southeast Portland, picking my daughter up from a dance intensive over in Southeast, actually it was Northeast. And there was a line, and I'm not kidding, around the block. And it was a coffee place. So I did understand, I did realize what they were there for, but my question was even greater was, how in the world can this stuff be that good that we're standing in line like that?
Graybeard'S Studio. How can I direct your call?
Call from C. Williams, James.
Come on, David. Michael Bancroft is asking, people still watch free-to-air television? No, this was Prime TV. They have commercials, even though you're paying for the service.
I know.
They still have commercials.
Yeah, I love how they do that, right? It used to be, hey, pay for cable and you'll never have commercials again. And then now it's...
You subscribe for Prime, and then you have to watch the commercials.
Well, they even do it in movie theaters now.
Yep.
Stealth for $2 brought some art from Dan. Bought some art from Dan. Should get it soon. Is that a hint? He's like, Dan, when are you going to mail that out?
No, it's arriving. I think I forget what the day. It's arriving soon. It's. I mean, it's whenever someone buys a piece of artwork, when I mail it, I give them the tracking number so they know exactly when it's coming. Like that sort of thing.
Yeah, no, so do I. And
Stealth, you should be getting your stuff from me either soon or already.
Stealth's a prominent art buyer. Him and Bad Adam 12 are very prominent in our circles, and we appreciate their support very much.
That's for sure.
In fact, I'm going to start a preferred customer list, and I think that's
what do
something
they get?
I got to work on that.
Okay.
But I want more.
Beowulf is pointing out, Dan, and other people have mentioned this, so I thought I'd better read it.
Oh,
Beowulf says, Dan, his lips are black.
I thought they were red in it when I saw an image of red.
No, they're not red, Dan.
You're thinking of Joel Grey from Cabaret, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. Dang it. All right.
Well,
They
the
look
good thing
like
about black is
they in the movie anyways, he looked like
He says with red lips, he's a mime.
Okay. Gosh, I thought for sure I saw red lips.
Or he's just a typical Portland resident.
Yeah, exactly. He looks exactly like everybody else in Portland. So I'm going to get a little marketing on this. I usually don't go the extra mile.
Oh, you're right.
It's like, don't.
There was a Homer Simpson sound effect.
That's right.
All right, so we're going to wrap this up in about 5 minutes. Give me enough time to put my white highlights in here, and then and have Dan fix his red lips. The question is, can I find my white chalk pencil in 5 minutes to apply the highlights that I need?
So you can blame not finding certain art supplies on if things go south.
That's right. It's just like, well, this would have looked really good, but could not find my white pencil.
Henry Angelus is asking, I'm so curious about Portland. You guys make it sound like a clown show.
Well, that's pretty much that pretty much does it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a pretty good description.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, it's. Yeah, it's not great. And
okay. Aaron, are you sitting down yet?
I am now.
You might want to read Mickey's comment.
How's the food though in Portland? Has it got some good restaurants? Or
Yes, it's a good food town.
It is. It's, per capita has a lot of restaurants
and a lot of food trucks with good stuff in them.
Yeah.
Aaron's piece is looking great. I'm glad you decided to try hard after I arrived. So Mickey's taking credit. Not only is he trying to rep John Beatty, she's now taking credit for my drawing.
No, she's taking credit for motivating you.
Well, okay. Well, but that's sort of taking credit.
Yeah, so Aaron doesn't want to experience your wrath, but she has already experienced in the past.
Yeah, I got a little heated today, I admit. So I did this on gray paper. I don't know if you can really tell.
Yeah, I can see it. And Mickey's wondering how much you were going to charge for this piece, Aaron.
Oh, for this crow piece?
Yeah.
I don't know, Mickey, make me an offer I can't refuse. To quote The Godfather, if I may.
All right. So we already have one auction going. What is it? What was the last one? $250 from Stealth?
Yeah.
So Mickey, you can start another unofficial auction on Aaron's crow. And John Beatty offered $100
for
David's, but David is finishing it, so I'm sure it'll be more than that.
I got none. I ain't getting none.
It was the red lips.
Yep. Watching a Brontosaurus boy for 10. Thank you, sir. Watching all of you work and learning about all this amazing careers you've had is really inspiring. As long as Gary never has beef with thunder lizards, I will continue to drop in. Thank you all. Thank you for the 10 again, Brontosaurus Boy. Thunder lizards, what is that?
Yeah, thunder lizards are cool.
Is that a show?
I'm surprised at you, Aaron.
Well, no, I mean I guess that's dinosaurs, right? Means thunder lizard, right? Is that what we're talking about? Gary?
Aaron, I'm surprised at you.
Thunder lizards. What am I tapping out here? And am I just not aware? What's going on?
Don't you know about
Eric
thunder?
Boyd says,
I can't believe he doesn't know about thunder.
Eric Boyd Art says, I'm really digging Aaron's crow as well. And Mickey threw out 100. Where was it?
125.
Did at 125.
Come on, Mickey. Come on, 125. Come on, man. I hate to quote Joe Biden on this show, but I got marker on this. Do a little white pencil. This is turning into something here.
He almost ruined that phrase for me, by the way. That, come on, man. He just made it sound so phony.
So
this isn't Kings.
What does that mean?
What do you mean by that?
Never mind.
King's bids higher than we get. Or are you talking about just being political? What are you talking about, Gary?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
I'm talking about some of the low amounts that Kings have been getting lately.
Well, yeah, we're the kings of.
Actually, I was really pleasantly surprised though. Like that, I got $400 on that.
Oh yeah, you got a nice one the other day. Yeah,
I did 3. Actually, bad at him 12. I did 300 on the man thing, but he sent me 350 because he's a kind soul.
I know. I've noticed that. A bunch of these guys do that sometimes. So just give you more than you ask for. It's kind of cool
because they know they ripped you off, and they want to feel.
No, they didn't.
No, we appreciate that very much.
They know that they're getting a good deal and they're feeling guilty. Which is still, guilt. It works for me.
Yep, I'll take whatever any way I can.
Yep.
But Batman 12 is a good. He's bought a lot of my pieces. I know he's bought a lot of other people's. He supports us. So does Stealth. Very regular buyers, and we do
absolutely.
Aaron.
Yes.
Craig 6928 in all caps. Aaron's Crow masterpiece 275 confirmed.
All right. I will take 275 for that unless someone wants to bid higher. That is the high bid. We are in we're in the zone right now.
Mickey started it, so we have to give her a chance.
Oh no, wait a minute. So now she wants part of the action?
Well, no, she started the bidding on the Crow.
Yeah, I know, but I think you're trying to
the Hulk is still at 250.
Yes.
That's all I'm saying.
And I want to throw out my thanks because, as I did mention earlier, I did have to pay a couple of traffic fines earlier today. A little bit in a hole.
Here comes the sob story.
So I'm a little bit in a hole right now. So that does help. I appreciate it.
David, are you finished? David, are you there?
He's muted. You're muted, David.
I said I can't finish it.
It's looking pretty cool.
Well, you guys, at least you don't have a sewer system that needs to be replaced.
We're all begging now.
You know what's the good thing is there is some good news to it. Could have been worse, but they're going to put one of those liners in as opposed to digging up the whole lawn, And it's really cool. They stick in this kind of balloon into if your pipe's not broken, if it's intact, they can put this balloon in. It enlarges, and then they put a UV light and it hardens it, and you get a brand new tube inside. And they don't have to dig up your lawn. It's really amazing.
Technology, man.
Still $10,000, but it's not $20,000.
Yes.
Aaron, Craig 6928 is high bid for the Crow at 275.
Yes, I will accept that as a bid I will accept. So if anybody wants to come in higher, no offense, Craig, but I'll take as much as I can get. But it sounds like a crying baby. Stealth X5 for $2. Brandon Lee Crow movie is the best one. I didn't know there was any others, so yes.
Yeah, there was a modern one that a new one that somebody they came out with, a different actor, obviously,
Yeah, that was like last year, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I had this math teacher in junior high that we'd go up to the chalkboard and he would lock his shoulder and then like just moving from his upper arm, just moving from his elbow to his hand, he would draw like these big perfect circles on the chalkboard to do like math in. Right? We had to do. And I was always impressed with that.
It's Michelangelo.
Anybody that can draw perfect circles in one try is impressive. Hold on a second. I need to read this. Henry Angelus, by the way, was going through your backlog and really enjoyed the time you guys switched pencils and inked each other. Hope you do that again someday.
Yeah, it was pretty fun, actually, wasn't it?
It was. Well, Dan had some really good ideas that we have not implemented yet, and I keep thinking about it. And that, like, doing a show where we do like just 15-minute drawings of different things throughout the course of the show, and seeing if we can. What
would be kind of interesting, I think, is maybe like one of these shows, we draw and we sort of talk about our process, what we're thinking as we're drawing, how we go about it, because we just sit down and draw, but there's a mental thing that goes inside your head that you're saying, okay, this is, I gotta do this, I gotta do, and we could ask each other questions about our approaches and what we're thinking,
So like right now I could say, Dan, what makes you think that looks like the crow? And then you would say,
I say, shut up, mind your own business.
Sorry, Dan.
Hey, 5 minutes ago, I thought you said 5 minutes.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I told you I got to finish this. Now I got a buyer.
He's almost done.
I got someone on the line, so I gotta finish it.
TA 58008. Interesting. Yeah. Dan's is as if Henry Rollins was the crow.
Henry Rollins.
Yeah, I think I think his comment is that he seems a little thick.
Who's Henry Rollins?
Oh, it's like Danzig is crow.
Yeah, Danzig is short though, isn't he?
Yeah.
Henry Rollins was this like musician, poet, and he's always angry, more angry than you or I.
Wait a minute, that's pretty angry.
Yeah, he's
more angry than you or me.
Wow.
Yeah, and he expressed his anger in music and poetry.
But you guys you're not angry, you're more grumpy. There's a difference.
True.
There is a difference. You're right about that.
Well, I was angry at that Geico commercial.
And you still are. All right, let's wrap this up. I know David's got to get out of here. Here we go. This is what was it Craig that's getting this for $275?
Yeah, I forget. Who's the high bidder on this, so I don't have to scroll all the way up.
That's good. I like
Craig, yeah, 69.28. Craig, 275 plus. You want shipping, Aaron?
Yeah, 15 shipping, please.
It's beautiful, really. It really is.
Thank you, Dave.
Can you put in your PayPal?
Yeah, I'll do that as soon as I switch over to David's. There you go. That's on gray paper.
Were you planning on the gargoyle when you started drawing him?
Well, it was either a building or a gargoyle or something.
That's pretty cool.
So there you go. My rendition of the Crow, and it's the best rendition of the Crow I've ever done, and it may be the last rendition of the Crow I ever do. Some people saying it's Sting. Someone says it's Stang. All right, everybody. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Let's see what David's got cooking over here. Oh, with the look, he drew a guitar. That's like not easy.
That he's not done. There's still more to come.
Oh, he's got a crow in there. That's going to be really cool, David.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I love it.
That's an awesome pose.
Yeah. I mean, it's not as good as mine, but it's really nice. I got no reaction out of David when I said that.
Yes,
He's expecting you to say something like that.
I see. All right. No, that is really nice. I like that a lot. All right. I'm sticking my PayPal in here.
That looks like a T-shirt, David.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Really, really like it. It's beautifully done. Beautifully. You guys did some really good pieces, man.
All right. Cool, David. You should finish that for sure. And here's Dan Lawless. He's got Kiss boots on though.
he's got the high heels.
Yeah.
Is that bad?
And the red lips. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, the red lips are gone.
Okay. All right. Actually, I kind of like that. That's pretty good. I like your upper torso there.
Yeah, me too.
Got a lot of weight to it. I like that.
Yep.
Rachel Brinkley says gay Lobo. I don't know.
Wow.
Now, if you see what's going on here, he's cutting that rose in half with the sword.
Well, pull back a little bit. Let's.
Oh, now that you mention it, I see it. I didn't see it before, but
oh,
yeah.
I see. Split it. Okay, I got you. Yeah.
So
From the stem up, very clever, Dan.
He wears like boots, like military Doc Martin boots.
Okay.
Not in Dan's world. He doesn't.
Well, I can fix it. It's just I have to take a look.
Those are like David. Those are like Prince boots.
Yeah.
But it seems like a guy he has like that. When I was looking at the comics and stuff, he had a lot of different outfits on. So I kind of just thought it's goth,
Well, they're saying here, Barrel Wolf 13 says Cronin the Adventurer. Shotgun Scream says you got to get the makeup right.
I got it right. He's got black lips now.
Trying here. It says Lion-O as the Crow.
You see, guys always think I draw him too. This guy's too ripped.
Thunder Crotch. Oh.
There's supposed to be like a little curl.
Really ragging on me, man. I think it's pretty cool.
Mickey says, "Good day, everybody. I've made it to the casino." Well, she may not. That's why she kept her bids low because she's got money going elsewhere. No, that's a cool piece. I like that. I didn't know he had a sword though. Did he have a sword?
Apparently, he's got a sword. He's got guns. He's got a lot of stuff. So, I was reading about it, and it said something like he had the first cover. Apparently, he had a samurai sword and a shotgun. Critical
Thinking wants to know, why is he gay in this picture?
Oh my gosh. I cannot win today, folks.
Yeah, Rand Arrington says Dan is very anti-Valentine's Day.
Screw it. Well, he's supposed to, he is kind of like he's lost. He and his wife died, and it's his hatred of the Valentines, I'd imagine.
Well, guys, there you go. This actually turned out to be a pretty good episode, and I was pretty worried about it, but I think we did okay. So, excellent choice, David. All right, guys, we're going to have to run because I have to do a Star Trek show. David has to go pick up his youth, and Dan, Dan's got to get something to eat, and Gary, I don't know what he's got going on. But anyway, thank you guys for all the super chats. Fantastic. We could not do the show without you guys. So we greatly appreciate your participation in it. And so enjoy the rest of your evening. Tune in for Landing Party in about
Thank you guys.
20 minutes. And we'll see you all next week right here on Graybeard's Studios.
Corn dogs. Corn dogs. Corn dogs.
Thank you.